Hey, I'm Gina. Today we're going to be making red lentil soup and a salad. And this is Doug.
Hello.
And he doesn't know how to make this, and I'm going to show him how.
I don't know how to make anything.
So this is step one. So, first, before we start cooking anything, we're going to dice up everything and get it together.
Okay.
And they call that the mise en place. Just
Why?
meaning like everything in its place. And
Okay.
it's really nice because then when you're cooking, you can just, you're not panicking like, oh God, I gotta get this all cut up before this thing is done, and then you're burning stuff, and you know, I like to
makes
just
sense.
get it all cut up first on a plate, and then I just can have to drop it in, you know.
Okay.
So, okay, so first we're gonna do a stalk of celery, and since this is a soup, we're also gonna use some of the leaves.
You don't typically use leaves?
I use leaves pretty much only for soups.
Why? Do they taste different?
They just, I think they taste really strong celery-ish. Have you ever tasted one?
No, I suppose not.
Never tasted celery?
Not
Not the
this
leaves.
Uh,
I think, I don't know, my dad always used them in soups and stuff, and I think it's because you don't really want to eat it. Like, you could eat a stalk of celery, but you don't really want to eat the leaves.
Alright, let me taste the regular piece of celery.
There you go, you get
Compared
both of
to-
the best
I
of both
just-
worlds.
Way stronger.
Yeah, really strong. So, and maybe it's because when you boil it out, it's not as strong. You just get more celery flavor. I don't know. So I just use, whenever I'm making a soup, I use it as an opportunity to take the stuff out of the middle of the celery and use it. So, with the stalk, I'm going to just slice it in pieces about that big, and then just to dice. Well, do that first, and then I'll show you how to dice.
Okay.
When you're right-handed too, huh?
Is it gonna mess things up?
No. It'll just be a switcheroo every time. That's good.
I wanna Martin Yan it. If anybody knows who Martin Yan is.
No. Who's that?
There's this Chinese guy that had a cooking show on PBS forever. And the show was called Yan Can Cook. And he could
remember
dice
that.
stuff really fast. He'd be called, if Yan can cook, so can you. It's so good. It's so good for you.
I remember that.
And I'm the only person I've ever met that has a Martin Yan impersonation. Even in this big part, I need to cut that in half or something and then keep chopping.
You could. Yeah,
I will.
it's a good idea.
I'll go with my gut. Okay,
Okay.
step one. Should I transfer this?
Yeah.
Just do
There you go.
No, I think I can do this better like this. I did wash my hands, by the way.
I know you did. Now all our viewers know that you did. Very good.
That's who I was talking to.
Oh,
I
sorry.
don't want to think I'm gross.
Okay, so now with the leaves, I'm just gonna dice them the way that I dice them, which is totally not the pro way. It's just the way I do it. So I guess I'll do half so that you can have another half to do. So first I just kind of like slice through it like that, to where it's like started, and then to really get it fine. I know like this is how you see it
Right.
on TV, but I like better just to like pound the crap out of it. And it gets the job done the same way.
I imagine it's a pretty good knife as well.
Yeah.
Sharp.
Yeah, this is a Hinkle, and it's a Santoku, and yeah, I sharpen it pretty often.
A Hinkle and a Santoku.
Oh,
You could've
sorry.
just made up.
Sounds dirty.
Okay, so you try that.
Okay. Now I'm supposed to not cut my fingers, right?
Right. Yeah. There's no blood in this soup.
No insurance either.
That's just the way I do it. That's what feels good.
Look at you. You're better. You're better at dicing than I am.
That looks about right, right?
Yeah.
Chop it up. Okie doke.
All right. You just put that on top of the celery. It doesn't. We're putting it all in at the same time, so.
Oh, cool. Okay, it doesn't matter if there's specks.
No.
Okay.
And then the carrot, just chop that into coins.
I guess, have you already peeled this? Or?
I don't peel carrots that I put into soup. I don't
Okay.
peel carrots very often because that's where a lot of the nutrients are.
So you said coins. What is a coin?
It's thinner, like.
Oh, I see. Okay. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Is this penny width?
Yeah. Or even a little thicker.
Like a quarter?
Yeah.
Or a Susan B. Anthony dollar?
Saskatchewan.
Okie doke.
Okay. And then we'll do the potato next. I like to save my onions. If I ever have to cut up an onion, I save it for last because I really get teared up. So that I can just take the cutting board and the knife and just throw it in the sink and then go blow my nose. So we'll just do the potato next.
Okay.
Have you ever peeled a potato?
I believe I've peeled potatoes before. Yes.
Okay.
Do I need to do this over the sink or just right here?
Just right there.
Oh, look, I don't know how to peel.
Where did you peel potatoes before, Doug?
Jason's Deli.
Oh, okay. I thought it would say that.
In jail.
It does sound like a disciplinary thing, doesn't it?
My mom used to make me peel potatoes. We wouldn't even eat them. I just throw them away afterwards. Oh, come on.
I'm not very good at peeling potatoes. I mean, I've just started doing it lately. Because we used to have mashed potatoes, God, like 3 times a week in my house at least. And my dad was always the one peeling the potatoes. And it was kind of a meditative thing for him. I would cut the potatoes. He would peel it and hand it to me and I would cut them. But he was always the peeler. So I didn't really get a lot of
Do I
practice.
need to get it totally clean?
Oh, that's good. Get that spot on the other end. Turn it around. Get that spot. Perfect.
Okay.
Oh, there's a big spot.
I feel like I'm doing this in a dangerous manner, but good job done.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna cut this into kind of chunks. You know, not super small, but like that.
Okay.
Perfect.
Should I just leave those?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Have you diced an onion before?
I believe I've diced an onion before.
How would you do it?
I would personally, I'd cut off that end and cut off that end and peel off all that stuff.
Let me show you a trick I just learned. Don't cut that off.
Don't cut that off?
Don't cut that off. Slice it in half. Like that. And then we'll peel this back and leave it still attached like this. It creates a little handle so that you can hold it.
Oh, this onion smells good.
So see, like that, and then you got a little
Sweet.
doodad to hang on to.
Okay.
Okay, so now what do you do from there?
I would probably just go chunk, 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 and then I'd just go at it, basically.
Okay. Well, a quicker way is to go at it from here first
Okay.
to where, let me get in a good spot right